Okay everybody, this is our first meet or cruise, I guess you could call it, that we're taking the Jeep to. So this is the first appearance the Jeep will be making tonight. If they don't yell hell yeah brother while doing a burnout.
Yeah, exactly.
Boost cut.
Why?
Because I haven't set it like 3 pounds.
Oh, just
to be safe.
Okay.
There's Carlos. Super. Okay, right here we have in this box a brand new oil cooler for the Dodge. And then here's my head that has been checked and is ready to go. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. There's just a little bit of surface rust, but it wipes right off. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer this into the Jeep where all my tools are, and then we're going to go ahead and start putting the Cummins truck back together. Okay, I don't pick up heavy stuff anymore, so that was fun. The Cummins head is in the Jeep, and I think I have everything. I'm gonna grab my torque wrenches, and I need to go grab one plug for a coolant port, but other than that we're pretty well good. I'll grab coolant while I'm in town. I went ahead and bought all the oil yesterday, so it shouldn't be too bad as long as everything works. So we're gonna get this thing together and see how it goes. I know there's some new subscribers. I think we picked up like 200 or 300 maybe since I've really been playing with this a whole lot. So this is my 06 Dodge. It's a G56 6-speed truck. It's 24 valve 5.9 4-wheel drive. It's a 3500, but it's not a dually, as you can see. I had an issue where it lost oil pressure. The rear main seal just blew out on it. I was driving home from my friend in Kentucky's house and it just lost oil pressure. I won't get into too much detail, but basically a tree fell on it, took it to a body shop. They started it when I told them not to. The engine blew up. They weren't liable. So now I've had to eat all the costs of getting this thing back together. It is what it is. But I got the cylinder head in the Jeep over there. The block has a little bit of surface rust, nothing too crazy. I did rub WD-40 or gear oil, I can't remember, some kind of lubricant on the block, and then I put a paper bag, like a big trash bag, over it. So that did help a lot, and we have gotten quite a bit of nasty storms since I have touched this thing last. So it's not terrible, but I do need to clean it up a little bit. I grabbed a Scotch-Brite pad, and I'm gonna clean up the rust, wipe it off, make sure it's super clean. The head's super clean because I just had it cleaned off at the machine shop, so it should be good to go. But we're gonna grab the forklift here as soon as I get the block cleaned off and get the head on. It's gonna be kind of tricky because I'm by myself. I don't have anyone to run the forklift and me do the the rigging of everything, but we're getting close. I'm hoping it's okay. When I started it last, we had an issue. The head gasket was wrong, and it pushed all 3 gallons of the oil that's its full capacity into the radiator. And I found out that the head's fine, the oil cooler I'm pretty sure is fine. I pressure tested it myself. I'm almost certain it was a head gasket. I compared the gasket I had to the gasket that I have now, and I found out through some research that you have to run the gasket for the block, not the gasket for the head. And Cummins, I guess, aren't too terribly picky if you put a common rail head on a VP44 block, but I know some of you guys aren't diesel guys, but the ones that know, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the block off. We're gonna get the forklift fired up, get everything chained, get the head secure, and then see if we can kind of finagle it in there. And if not, I'll just wait until someone's here to help me, but we're gonna see. How's my lighting? Oh my goodness, how's my lighting? I can't see nothing. Oh goodness. Okay, we're doing diesel stuff, guys. I got the headset on this thing last night, and I threw a bag over it just in case the dew or whatever got to it. Try to keep the rust to a minimum. So the head is sitting on it. I need to go ahead and align everything perfectly, get the studs in, get all the valve lash set, valve cover, put oil in it, turbo, all that good stuff. So we're doing diesel stuff. So I'm gonna set you guys up on a time lapse and stop staring in the sun because I can't see anything currently, and get this thing together. Man, I'll tell you what, we got all the head studs torqued. It was a battle getting those push rods in, mainly the back ones, because the holes don't line up perfectly. So we did jack the motor up and down to get it aligned where I could get the push rods to fall in. I'm going to go ahead and wipe the head off because there's just a little bit of surface rust on it. It wipes off easy, but I'm going to wipe that off, get that cleaned up, and then we can start putting the bridges on, or the pedestals, the rockers, the bridges, all that good stuff. And then we should be able to start setting lash, which sucks because I got to turn the motor over by hand. I don't have a barring tool, so I've got to do it the hard way. Oh well. We're getting closer. This diesel stuff sucks. Hey, we've been working. We got the don't let it fool you, we haven't hooked up the injector wires or anything yet. I just threw the valve cover on to kind of keep the elements out. We got everything on. We got all the lash set on the rockers. We got all the injectors in, the feed tubes in. Everything's torqued down. all I have to do is connect my valve cover gasket / injector harness to the injectors, and then we gotta hang the turbo and then start plugging stuff in. I think I'm probably going to have to change that little fitting back there for the coolant port coming out of the head. I think I'm gonna have to change that because I accidentally forgot to put that one in there instead of the taller one, and the taller one is to like get it up past the valve cover. When this thing did run before and it had the wrong, I'm hoping that was the problem, it had the wrong head gasket on it, the engine managed to put the majority of the oil into the radiator. So what I'm going to do is just run a piss ton of water through the radiator from the upper hose and just let it drain straight out of the bottom of the radiator, and then hopefully we can slowly flush it over time and get the residual oil out of the cooling system, which I guess that's kind of good and keep my water pump from rusting. It's not really funny. I'm not really happy about it, but anyway, that's what we got to do. We got to flush that, and then we should be able to crank it. My positive battery terminal is absolutely trashed. I did a lot of wiring on this thing when I was fresh out of the military and didn't know anything about making wiring look nice. I just made it functional. So it's annoying, but it's cool to see how far I've come from that point. So, okay, let's go ahead and do stuff. I've got to flush the radiator. I'm gonna check the oil one more time, and then we'll prime the fuel system a few times, make sure it's good, it's not leaking, and crank it over and see what happens.
Okay.
What? Oh. All my lights are on.
That's good. Oh, I'm nervous. What are you doing with it?
Taking this ridiculous shifter off.
Oh. That thing is pretty ridiculous.
Hey. Back in my wild days.
Things like up to the ceiling.
It's pretty rowdy. Punch in the rearview mirror in third gear. We got 1/8 of a tank of fuel. It sounds exactly like it's supposed to. I'm gonna let it run for a bit, see if we can get it up to temp, put some more coolant in it, and then once we get it up to temp, we're just gonna let it sit and cool back down again, because I need to break in the cam. This is a flat tappet, so you got to be real careful how you break the cam in. It sounds happy. Well, we got a noise. That might be an exhaust leak. Let me check. Everything seems okay. So, wow. It's idling perfect. There's no misfire or nothing. I couldn't be happier. Yeah, we're at 60, 65 pounds of oil pressure. We're good. Gotta be not broken up to put insurance on it. It's alive. Wow. Hello everyone. We have 50% battery, so we gotta make this quick. Subaru's on the trailer. We found somebody to trade us something pretty cool for the Subaru. I think you guys are gonna like it. Some of you OGs are really gonna like it, if you catch what I'm saying. All right, so we'll be back when we get there to pick this unit up. Zach, over here. Hey, look what I got. It's back. It is back. So for those of you that were hearing we're doing something or something's happening, it's top secret, this is the top secret. The Festiva's back. So it gave the guy a fit. He couldn't get it running. There was a few things going on. We are a good ways from home. It is late and we're gonna head back and try to get a little sleep tonight because we have to work tomorrow. But we got the blue car back, guys. So if you guys were wondering what is going on, now you know. So she still got the cranberries. If you guys remember the cranberries, they're a little dirty. But yeah, cranberries. It's got brand new tires on it. I put these on like not too long before we did the trade. And as always, the wastegate is loose. I'd be so upset if it was actually tight and I didn't have to fix it anymore. But yeah, she's here. Everything's the same. I mean, nothing's different other than the grill. The grill fell out the day after he got it from me and he ran it over in his driveway. So it's absolutely trashed. So no better time than now to put a Kia Pride grill in it. So tell me what you guys think. I'm so excited. Zach is more excited than I am. He's the one doing the recording. He's the one that let me use his truck. And then another friend from work let me use his trailer. So it all just kind of fell into place. So blue car, we still got to get the Cummins figured out, but oh, I'm so excited.